the 2023 Women's World Championship Final. My name's Henry Pren. I'm joined in the commentary box by Ed Rowell.
Hello all. It's a pleasure to be with you here, Henry, watching the World Championship Final and with such a packed gallery here at Queen's. Players just knocking up now, and we are going to go over to some of the interviews they did earlier and some of the highlights from last night's semi-finals.
Hey guys, welcome. We've got Claire, Fahey and T&RA Lumley, finalists of the Ladies World Doubles Championship, here with me. Could you talk us through the semi-final last night? Very well played from you both. Could you talk us through what happened?
After you two. Great game. Actually, we were we were happy that we had the good match, right? Because it enabled us to get a bit of flow, a bit more practice on the court, kind of figure out our serves, our movement. The more matches, the merrier, I guess, leading up to the final. But yeah, a great contest. Yeah,
great. I think Leia and Cesca will definitely be feeling a little bit worried ahead of tonight, because obviously they didn't get to have as good of a game last night. I think that'll definitely stand you in good stead. So what do you think you need to focus on tonight for the final?
I think obvious things like getting a good start, just being aware of kind of breaking some rhythm if they do get some long runs, errors, and our serving, which if anyone saw me serve yesterday, will be better.
Well, I think it was pretty good yesterday. I struggled to get those back. So how are you feeling? Feeling ahead of the final, lastly? Feeling good? Feeling ready?
Quite excited. Just kind of want to get out there, especially the first couple of points when you're thinking. I just want to get them over, and then kind of in the middle you kind of find your flow, and then it's all good.
And then stop thinking. No, really excited. Yeah, can't wait for another great match. No nerves, actually, just as you say, once we get started, it's kind of like, okay, let's play. This is what we've been practicing for.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. That is Claire, Fahey and T&RA Lumley, finalists of the World Doubles. Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome, Cesca and Leia. Congratulations for getting to the final, and well done last night winning the semi-final. Can you talk us through what happened in the semi-final, how you played, and how you felt about it?
It was a great game against Millie and Eve. Semi-final, big game, but we managed to sort of find our rhythm, do some great serving, great retrieving, and it was a pretty convincing win. So got us into great confidence for tonight's game.
Yes. So Cesca, how are you feeling ahead of tonight's game?
I'm feeling good. Yesterday we had quite a few good rallies yesterday, so it didn't reflect the score, but I'm feeling positive. Although I know it will be a really good game. So.
Yeah, so playing Claire and T&RA, obviously strong pair. What's the key things to focus on playing such a strong pair?
Yeah, very strong pair, and we're really honoured to play in such a high quality final. I think it's been quite a while since ladies racket has been at its best, so it's an honour for us to play such great opponents. I think we're just going to play our normal game, hopefully have a strong serve, which is a big weapon for both of us, so good serving, be steady in the big rallies, and then hope for the best.
Entering the final stage of the knockups now, with our second pair just doing a few serves.
It's good to see people already starting to interact with the screen in the comment section on YouTube. Please keep that coming in. Hello Norb.
Hello Norb. Great to see you. Fantastic to see people in America watching this stream. Truly is an international sensation, I'd say.
I mean, it is. I mean, the women's game now crosses continents.
It does cross continents. I think the women's game at Queen's is, I mean, this gallery is a testament to how far it's come. The quality on court really proves that too. I think the States are not far behind us.
We can only hope.
We can only hope.
If they're allowed into enough clubs, that is.
Well, slowly but surely.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Let's see what happens with that.
Yeah, I think Henry and I were both incredibly impressed last night, the two semi-finals, of just the sheer quality of rackets.
Yeah.
The women's game's come on leaps and bounds in the last couple of years now. This is the second women's World Championship doubles competition, and fantastic entries across the board, really high quality, packed galleries. To Henry's point, that it's absolutely heaving here tonight. I mean, I think they'll do well tomorrow for the men's World Championship singles to get a gallery quite as good as this.
I agree. I absolutely agree. We have some esteemed guests in the house as well. We have Chelsea Williams on the front row. We have Howard Angus, who is he marking or refereeing the match?
I actually don't think he is. I think we might have Julius Manton-Jones refereeing, which he's pretty conspicuous in a pretty horrific pink jacket.
Yeah, the pink jacket is questionable. I mean, we have a lot of other very elegantly dressed people here. Jules is maybe not one of them.
Well, he's known for his style, isn't he?
Well, he is known for his style. I don't know whether it's for good or bad. But regardless.
I think it's not just the pink jacket. I think it's the combination with the brown roll neck underneath that's particularly horrendous.
Famously, they go together, those colours.
Certainly a colourful character. And we've got Rob marking the match tonight. Rob, who was the sort of number 2 man assistant behind Mark Bryers down in Cheltenham, learned his craft, and now is, rather excitingly for Rackets, taking over at Marlborough with Rob Wakely retiring.
Which is, you know, hugely exciting. Obviously, Rob's done so much for the game, and I think the next generation looks exciting.
It does.
We also have Mark Agate in the gallery, who's obviously one of the first ever commentators of Rackets matches. Him and James Coyne commentating, what, 10 years ago?
Must be. Also Tim Cockroft in the gallery, former doubles world champion.
Time.
And time has been called. Now is the time for final preparations before we get underway. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I mean, based on the semi-finals I saw yesterday, we're in for some really good rackets.
We're in for some very good rackets. One of the semi-finalists actually stood next to us in the gallery, Georgie Willis. Recently won the singles club championships in a tightly contested match against T&RA Lumley, 2-1. Was brilliant last night with honour. Didn't quite have enough though against a very, very strong pair of T&RA and Claire Fahey, who, would you say, are favourites tonight?
I would say so.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Queen's Club, the Ladies World Doubles Championship. The second time this has been played, taking Wellington back in 2020. My job very simple to introduce the players that you all know, so that makes it life very, very simple. But I'll start with the match officials. Rob Horn, all the way
introduction for both of our pairs there. It is one to mention that Cesca is actually not still at school.
Not still at school.
No, left last year, but still, she is only 18 years old, so it's
Match
unbelievably
will
impressive.
be the best of 5 games. Julius Mantigone's the referee. Claire and Tara will serve. First game is level.
Right, here we go.
And we're live.
And it's live.
Play. 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 Play.
A scrappy opener.
One love. Use that wood. Play. 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 Side out.
From Leia. Great return.
Love 1. Play. Play. Play.
Always nice to get off the mark.
Absolutely.
1-1.
Absolutely no bagels in this game.
No one wants a bagel.
No one wants a bagel.
Play.
Fantastic serve there. It's worth mentioning also that if Leia and Cesca to
2-1.
win tonight, then Leia will become the first lady in history to be singles and doubles world champion simultaneously.
Some start already.
Vote. 2-1. 1 fault.
So potential to be singles and doubles world
Play.
champion at the age of only 18. I mean, probably going to be hard pressed to.
Hand out. 2-1. Play. 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 Play.
First commentary mix up there already.
Side
That's why
out.
it's a long afternoon.
Is 1-2.
It is Claire to serve again.
You've got to get a gap out of the way nice and early doors.
Absolutely. Makes you seem human.
Play. 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 Play.
That is a devastating kill by Claire. There's really no returning that, is there?
That's not coming back in a hurry.
I don't fancy anyone in the world, to be honest.
Well put away there, and actually quite enjoyed the fist pump as well to follow it.
And it's early days for a fist bump. I think this match is going to have plenty of passion.
Play. 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 Play.
Good early call.
Second hand. 2-2.
No love lost between Claire and Leia. They've been battling out on the real tennis court in recent months for the women's world title, and now doing on the rackets court as well.
Play. Play.
And I imagine we're going to get those battles on both the
3-2.
rackets and the real tennis court for many years to come.
Play. Level. 3-2. It's a level.
First decision for Julius. Came through with flying colours.
Play. No lap. 4-2.
Tougher on the second decision.
Laying down an early marker.
Fault. 4-2 is a fault. Play. Play.
Good shot, nice work.
That's fantastic return.
Side out. It's 2-4.
Now back to the first seeds to serve.
Play. 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 Time.
Out of court.
Second hand. 2-4. Play.
Good serve.
I mean, watching this, just how far has ladies' rackets come in the last few years?
3-4.
It's pretty remarkable, actually.
I mean, it really is remarkable. I've never seen a gallery this full. I mean, even for men's games, it's not like this.
Play.
and the quality.
Play. Play. Play.
It's a real testament to a lot of people putting a lot of effort, time, hard work, and just really enjoying the game and getting in court.
Play.
It certainly is.
Play. 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 Play.
Oh, what a rally!
Great rally. That's a bit of rackets.
That's a great bit of rackets. I
Oh.
think we're in for a treat today.
So it's really like this in game one. We've got something really to look forward to.
Play. Play.
Just seen Tom Billings in the game.
5-4.
Oh, current world champion.
Current men's world champion, supporting the women's game. He's got a massive match tomorrow against Ben Coulson.
Play.
Unfortunately for Tom, he is 4-love down after the first leg in Chicago, where Ben Coulson played brilliantly, has to be said.
Play.
Tom carrying a bit of a niggle in the hamstring.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a really tough one to turn over.
6-4.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I'd love to see it.
We all would.
I'm not sure.
Play.
I'm not sure a 4-love Tom win tomorrow is very likely,
7-4.
but
I suppose not.
you never know.
Play. Level. 7-4.
It's a level there. So Claire is our only professional on court, being head of rackets at the Oratory School. She's won 5 British Open titles and is currently ranked 4th in the singles.
Play. Play. Play.
Oh, a beautiful use of angles, if not a little unconventional, but hey,
8.
all that really matters is how you win the point.
Scorecard doesn't lie, and there's no pictures on it.
Play. Play.
It's a good serve.
Time. Big Allen. There's 9-4. There's a new ball.
9-4 and a new ball. It's good to break these runs. Smart rackets.
Nothing nicer than serving with a nice fresh conker.
Play. Yes, that ball. 9-4. Select ball.
It's always that thing when you get a new ball, there's almost more pressure on yourself to hit a really good serve.
Play. Play. Play.
The pressure has not got to her. I think that Claire is
10-4.
we're quite used to it by now. Oh, Ed Rowell's getting a call from his mother.
Play.
Doesn't she know I have more important things on?
Second hand.
I think the only acceptable thing to do in this case is send her the link, and she might get the message.
I think so. Could even have her on for an interview. Speakerphone?
Yes, that 10-4.
Potentially not.
No?
No.
She must have seen your second pair triumphs.
Oh yeah, she saw a couple of triumphs on the racket
11-4.
score. I was blessed with very good partners. Not sure I can really claim them as my own. I think my singles record attests to that. Double specialist, Henry. Double specialist.
I mean, I really can't comment, can I?
Play. 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 Play.
Well struck. Really well struck from Cesca.
Side out.
Tara laughs off the ball
4-11.
that was going directly for her head.
Play.
One of the keys to playing really good doubles is getting up the court. But there is always a moment as you step beyond the service line where you think, this could be coming rather quickly at my head.
Play.
I mean, the power on this court is
Play.
a bit scary.
Play. Play.
Great volley.
Play. Yes, that.
That's fantastic rally.
Well covered. Great rally.
5-11. Select ball. Time. The right side.
Really nice pick off the wall from Tara Lumley as well.
Play. 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 Yes, double. 5-11. Select ball.
Another former world champion in the gallery, John Pren, who is of course associated with the
Vote.
sponsors of Play Brave.
5-11.
Great
There's
to
a
see him
fault.
supporting the women's game.
Play! 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 Second hand, it's 5-11.
5-11. Probably thinking ahead. Get a run now. Get as close to 10 as possible.
Play!
Good serve, nice whip.
I think at this point, it's going to really want to take a grip on this game.
Play!
Yeah, it's a really good
Another
serve.
ace. Yeah, our singles world champion needs to keep this run going.
I think partner on the door, but you can just keep going. Get on a run, and all you've got to do on the door is try not to mess it up. Just keep the ball in play.
You certainly know a thing or two about
Oh,
that.
I think I've probably got a first-class degree in guarding the door. Watching Morales walk from side to side.
Play!
No, serve's alright. No, that.
8-11. Play! Play! Play!
Communication mix up there could have had pretty bad results. Thankfully, no swing was
9-11. Play! Play!
good return.
Play! 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 Play!
Fantastic rally. Tara Lumley cleaning up around the back of the court there. Really great to see.
Score is
Proper doubles.
10-11.
Great doubles, getting tight now, 10-11.
Absolutely.
Play! Play! Play!
Yes, let ball.
10-11, it's a let ball.
You've got to really trust your partner in those moments. When you go up the court and you think, do I have to hit this or should I leave it?
You've really well taken that there.
Shows how well they've played. It's a partnership to this tournament, knowing where each other are on the court. Big part of doubles.
One back in. 11 all.
Leia has taken this from 5-11 to 11 all. I mean, talk about taking it by the scruff of the neck. The current world champion is on
Time.
and this is exactly what she needs to do.
Exactly what she needs to do.
Yeah. I mean, Newball's asked for, let's see if that disrupts her rhythm, but
She does look pretty in the zone, has to be said.
as the world number one, she needs to get a grip on this.
Play! Play!
Catch that. Ooh, put down on the gallery.
12-11.
That's what we don't like to see.
Heading the game for the first time now.
Play! 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 Play!
A nice angle, but a chance. You have to be safe to Tara there.
Now, Ed, how good is
13-11.
Claire's returning on that backhand side?
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's absolutely incredible. Good angles, hit with power.
Play!
It's quite what I could learn from watching it.
Absolutely.
Back of the court down there.
She reads it so
14-11. Game ball.
So from 5-11 down to game ball at 14-11. Great run from there. 9 points in the head. Could she make it 10?
I mean, to what extent do you think is this mental? One ace.
Play! Play! Play!
Oh, horrible
Really
one.
tricky round the back. And that is the first game. Leia and Cesca are 1-love up.
Really good first game there. Great run from Leia.
It was a close game. It was really, really hardly fought. And it was a run from our world champion that finished it off, really.
I think Claire and Tara will be a little bit disappointed though. 10 points on the bounce. In those situations, you've got to try and do something almost to break the rhythm, slow it down a little bit. Don't want to say gamesmanship, but just a little bit of kind of
Game management.
game management.
Yeah. So our current, obviously not for much longer, but our current ladies world champions are Tara Lumley and India Deakin. Now, Deeks isn't representing in this year's tournament. So there is only one doubles world champion on the court, and obviously as this is only the second ever, she is the only world champion on court that there has been.
It's a nice tag to have. be quite nice if someone said to me I was the only world champion on the court.
So, well, absolutely. It might happen one day.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, whatever happens today, we will have a new world champion for the ladies' doubles rackets.
And Deeks is coming back to Queens, isn't she? Quite soon. Or was it next year? I think she's coming back and helping in
As
the
a
pro
fellow.
shop. Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think that's quite soon, actually.
So lots to look forward to for her and the ladies who play rackets at Queens. I'm sure there's going to be an added impetus of time on court for the women out there.
And she'll be playing more than enough to try and claim that title back.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll probably try and be very keen to kind of worm her way back into these kind of matches. Right, second game. Level.
Fault. Level and a fault. Play. 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 No. One love. Play. 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 Play.
Comment that we're sounding very muffled, so I'll try and speak up and see if that helps.
Yeah, please let us know in the comments whether you can actually hear us. And also feel free to ask any questions you like.
Is this ticketed? No, it isn't a ticketed event.
Play. Play.
Very much the memo around trying to encourage as many people as possible to come and support the game.
And you know, someone else who is responsible in a huge way for the furthering of the women's game is the rackets pro at Queen's Ben Bond.
Yes, lad.
That's one.
I mean, he really has made it his mission to try and help the ladies' game as much as he can. And a brilliant role there by T&RA Lumley.
Yeah, he's done a great job, and I think also it has to be said that the masters in charge of rackets at the schools as well have really supported the game, tried to grow it at that level.
Yeah.
And then Ben's really taken the mantle on at Queens to kind of encourage them to keep playing, to get on court. Lots of active participants on mixed doubles nights on Wednesday, and Henry and I have also participated in a bit of that as well, which has been great fun. Tara started serving really nicely here in the second game, 2-1 up.
Play.
Yes, level.
Thanks. That you can. Good to hear. See that you can hear us. I think we do need to go back to talking about Mountain Jones's turtleneck and jacket.
It's actually a very good point. There is another style icon that I'd like to point out. Sadly, the camera's not flipped round, but Mark Agate looks like he's just walked off a golf course in Florida. He's wearing a trucker cap, with a polo shirt tucked into some shorts.
3-1.
Clearly unaware that it's 12 degrees outside. But look at those calves.
Some of the pastiest legs I think I've ever seen.
Play. Play.
Weirdly, with Julius's fashion sense, I think it sort of all merges into one. It's all equally as terrible. So sites like this sort of wash over you when actually, when you look at it, it is really quite horrific.
I mean, the man likes colour.
5-1.
Put it that way.
Play. Play. Play.
That's a great shot. That's well put away.
Not much you can do about that.
Wonderful.
In general, we have a very well-dressed gallery here tonight. I'd say the
6-1
Cockroft are looking particularly chic.
I think I'd agree with that. Richard Owens graced us with his presence. It's hot off the tennis court.
Doubles world champion, of course.
I don't think anyone hits the ball harder than Richard Owens.
Absolutely not.
Sort of effortless power.
Man absolutely crunches it.
Play. 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 Play.
Play through.
Play through,
I like the intent.
7-1.
Gives the game a good flow, doesn't it?
Great run here from T&RA. 7-1 up now.
Play. 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 Play.
Ably supported by Claire. Both of them really firing up at the right time here. Come out flying in the second game.
Really have.
Play. Play!
It's a good return and almost a really good shot from Tara to kind of
1-8.
squeeze that into the front of the court.
But side out. Who knows what can happen from here?
Well, we know what happened in the last game when they were down. Came back brilliantly and won 10 points in a row to win the game. So see if they can do something similar again.
That ball was moving through a lot of bodies to get to where it did in the end. I'm not surprised. It was a slight misjudgment. Tough shot.
Fault. 2-8. And a fault.
No doubles so far. Don't want to jinx it.
Play.
Good game.
Cesca trying to take it at the hardest point on the wall.
Second hand, 2-8.
Layer in serve.
Play.
And unclear, well controlled.
Now, Ed, you touched on it earlier, but
Side out.
seeing Claire and Leia on the same
8-2.
court is going to be a very frequent sight, especially because Leia at the moment is vying for the real tennis world championship as well.
Play.
Now, Claire's held this title for, I think, upwards of 6 years.
Hasn't quite matched her husband yet, but still an impressive feat.
One day. No, it's hugely impressive. But I think that, you know, if anyone's going to challenge her, it is Leia.
Absolutely.
And I think we're going to see some serious battles.
It's a great rally here. That's a brilliant rally.
Really, really good double rackets.
Tara may have ended up missing that, but they were in a brilliant position there as a pair, and Claire nice and high up the court.
It's a hard thing to teach.
And Tara backing her up. It's really good doubles. I think it's one of the big developments you see from playing at school to ultimately playing at this kind of level. It's really becoming much more adept in learning how to play doubles.
That is such a good play from Leia. Almost a squash shot down the line.
Yeah, really well put
I
away.
don't think that's ever coming back.
That's not coming back in a hurry.
No, absolutely not. They all count. Got to use all the racket, don't we?
Fault. 4-8. Fault. Play.
Oh, well up. Oh, what a dig in the corner from Tara Lumley.
Such impressive rackets.
That was a fantastic rally.
5-8.
I think we'd be well out of our depth here, Henry.
Yep, can confirm. It was a tough call for Jules to make. And it was good. The wooded winner stands.
There's nothing more painful than someone wooding a winner against you. I think it's a uniquely horrifying moment.
Well, you know what they say. You paid for the whole racket, might as well use it.
Yeah. I do think that swings and roundabouts, though, they even themselves out over the course of the game. Even though in the moment it often can feel like a lot going against you.
Do you believe in rackets karma?
100%. Oh, good hands.
Good
From
hands.
the referee.
Good hands from the man in the rose jacket.
Almost a brilliant pick as well by Claire off the sidewall, high on the backhand. Well moved. Really good work there from Cesca at the back of the court, scrapping, staying in the rally, and ultimately forcing the error.
Cesca is currently, on the world rankings, our singles #1 in the world. So, you know, regardless of her age, her titles, she is very much as deserving to be on this court as everyone else.
Oh, 100%. Kudos as well to to Ryan Tully at Wellington.
Yeah.
Training Cesca up. I was very lucky at school to have probably should be described as Rackets Yoda, Peter Brake.
Yeah, the man knows a thing or two.
He knows a thing or two about the game.
What happened?
Maybe I'm his unique failure.
Happens to the best of us.
9-7.
Also played golf with him the other day. Quite a handy golfer.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest. How is he?
He was very well.
I'm glad that he's not planning on leaving Eton anytime soon, is he?
Hopefully not for a while. For the health of Eton Rackets. Big development redevelopment of the racket courts going on at Eton at the moment. Actually going to be out of action for almost the next year.
Is that so?
Big refurbishment at I think quite a vast cost. Huge amount of work being done. But everyone will be happy to hear that the court itself is being left untouched.
So rackets will continue?
No, because of the building work. They can't actually get in and play on the courts. So I think a lot of the boys are going to be coming into Queens to play their rackets.
Interesting.
Play! Yes, that.
Yeah, well covered. Has to be like that.
Select ball. Fault. Then 7-1 fault.
Play! 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 Play!
Brilliant rally again.
What a rally. I mean, those volleys are incredible. Pushing up the court so high, taking them early, hitting them hard.
10-7.
I mean, this is really, really impressive stuff.
I mean, it's really good doubles.
I think it's a World Championship final we deserve.
100%. I think we're all lucky to be watching it, to be honest. I think one of the real keys to doubles is, as I said, getting high up the court, taking things early, getting things in the volley. Comes a very quick game. Reactions are definitely tested at the front of the court.
Play! Yes. Sorry, keep coming back.
10-7, select ball.
T&RA utilising the forehand serve from the right hand box, and you can often get into a bit of a tactical battle of taking lots and lots of lets.
Yes, that ball.
It's a war of attrition.
It's a war of attrition. It's who's got the most patience for it?
Yeah.
Will she throw in a straighter one?
Play! Play!
Oh, great return.
Wonderful hands there by Leah.
Leah proving the winner of that little duel.
Side out. 7-10.
7-10.
Play! 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 Play!
8-10. Fault.
Thank you everyone for the comments. Very much enjoying them.
8-10 is a
Pete
fault.
Cipriano thinks Claire should be playing on the forehand. I don't know. I think there's something to be said for balance.
Play! Play! Play!
Very strong on both sides.
Play! Yes, that.
T&RA doing her best to get out of the way there. Often you can get a bit trapped against the sidewall.
Scrambling across the court.
Play!
I mean, speaking of being trapped against the sidewall,
well.
1 fault.
in
8-10.
yesterday's first semi-final, on a Cockroft who was playing with Georgie Willis, it appears he's rolled her ankles and is on crutches today.
Yeah, I've actually had a bit of a look at her ankle earlier. I think heavily bruised and swollen would be how I would describe it. As much as it is entertaining to see her hobbling around Queens on crutches, she did very well to manage to continue the game last night. Still played at such a high quality with what must have been a very, very painful injury. Also, just a lot of credit that's got to go to her for all she does for women's rackets organisation and helping organise this World Championships. The Andrina Webb mixed doubles tournament that happened in line with the British Open doubles, men's British Open doubles. She has invested a lot of time, effort and admin into growing the game, and I think events like tonight really show that it's not in vain, and I hope people really do appreciate the work that she's put in.
I mean, she is a real badger.
You have to be a bit of a badger, though. Someone's got to be a badger.
Someone does have to be a bit of a badger.
Play! Yes, let ball. Let ball. Play! 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 Play!
High ball. Claire dashing out the way.
Play! Play!
Play through.
Play!
Oh,
that's a great kill there by Cesca.
Just been informed by my manager at work that she's now listening to the stream, so I'll try my best not to get sacked in the course of the next 20 minutes. Camilla, apologies if you hear anything outlandish.
Vote! No, one fault.
Do you not have anything better to do on a Friday night?
Well, clearly not.
No, guess not. Maybe she just really likes you.
Couldn't possibly comment.
Hi Camilla, nice to meet you.
Play! Yes. 11-10 is a fault. It's a let ball.
11-10, tight. Very tight again in this game. Can Leia close this one out as well as she closed out the first game?
Play! 12-10. Play! No that. 13-10.
Ooh, that's a tough call.
Bold call from JMJ. But you've got to stick to it though. You've got to have a referee who's willing to make the tough decisions.
I agree.
Play!
I agree. It has to be done. Someone does have to make that call.
14-10, game ball.
Leia really taking charge here and trying to close this one out. 14-10, game ball.
Play! Play!
Great pick by Tara.
Play! Play! Play!
And they've done it.
Play!
Yet again, Leia's calm hand and experience has led them to win the game.
I mean, really impressive to close that one out again. Behind in that game early doors, Leia and Cesca really turned it on towards the end of that game and probably take a deserved 2-love lead, one game away.
I have a feeling that it won't just be one game.
I think we are now leaving you and handing over to the dynamic father-son duo of father-daughter duo of
Tim and Honor Cockroft. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Might be back, who knows?
Enjoy the rest of it.
All right, hey guys.
So what a match so far.
What a match so far. Leia is definitely dominating the court. All-time singles world champion. Showing her talents. All right.
That's better.
That's better. Sorry.
So Leia has just managed to finish off both games really, having not been or given them a chance to win both of the opening games, and yet Leia's closed it out, and they're 2-love up with Cesca. She just seems to have the sort of mental strength to have a run when it really matters.
Yeah. Very, very important to start of this game. It's only a best of 5 this final, so it's really going to define the match.
So another fabulous backhand serve.
Great roller.
I think she's got as good a serve as John Pren, who's been watching this match from the gallery. Her backhand serve from the right-hand side is just amazing.
Pretty good. Pretty good serve to have. Not many ladies in the game have a backhand serve.
Yeah, good return there. Straight into this third game. Great return from Cesca. Running the game, but unfortunately the team.
Tough, open stance forehand. Very 50-50.
Fault. 1-1 at fault.
On the forehand side, Claire serves deep in the backhand. Good return. Cesca around the walls. One of her favourite shots. Unfortunately off the difficult bounce off the door there on her. How frustrating is that when that happens?
Tough off the glass door here at Queen's.
T&RA from the left hand side. Good second serve. Deep in the court. One up by Claire. Chance to cut off the back wall. Cesca around the back.
Drag it out.
Well up. And Claire again at the front of the court.
Ooh, out court. Straight into market rub
2-1. Right. Play! Play! Yes, slap. 2-1. That ball.
I just think Willis.
Play! Play! Play!
So T&RA from the left hand court again.
3-1.
3-1.
Play! 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 Play!
Well, again, a great backhand from Leah. Finish off the point.
That backhand is second to none.
So Cesca from the left hand side.
Play!
Oof.
2-3 this time.
So Claire and T&RA really need to get into this game.
Play! Play! Play!
Good call there.
Real!
Again, a great. You mentioned the forehand serve. Cesca hits a ferocious forehand serve, and it's such a difficult serve to
It's
hit.
such a difficult. Yeah, she is. She often hits it very far right on the wall, almost into the corner.
Play!
Good serve again.
4-3.
Yeah,
So the
great cut. That.
Play! 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 Play!
Claire just overhitting there a little bit. Had her chances in that rally.
Second hand!
I mean, great return from her at the start there.
Play!
Tough, bit of a blind swipe there.
5-3.
Good deep serve again though.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Play!
Yeah, lovely backhand serve. She just hits it so nicely.
Time. Time. 6-3 is Newell. Vote. 6-3, vote.
Second serve from the left.
Play! 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 No.
Great catch there from Ed Rao. Love to see it.
Good left-handed catch there. You don't see that very often. So this is a very important run for Claire and Tara to get in this match.
Play.
Yeah, lovely serve.
4-6.
Yeah, just don't cover that.
Play. Just let ball. 4-6. Let ball. Play. 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 Play.
Now that's the Claire Fahey we know from the world of real tennis. You just don't want Claire up the court with the opportunity for those kills.
Play.
Just rolled over that wrist.
6-all.
It's a crucial run this on them.
Very crucial.
Play. 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 Yeah, slap.
Well, got to be patient in these rallies, and a good let, tactical let,
Let's go. Serve it.
keeps her in the service box.
Let ball.
Again with a forehand serve.
Play.
Hammer.
Play. Yeah, slap. 6-all.
Yeah, it had to be a let ball,
Had to be a let.
but
You just
probably
have to make that decision just before she darts across. So
they're probably frustrated she hadn't hit that flush down the wall. Had a good chance there.
yeah.
Play. 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 Play.
As a doubles player yourself, former world doubles champion, how's the standard of doubles today?
I think it's fantastic. I mean, it's been some great play. Nice serves from the left.
Play.
Yeah, good luck.
6-all.
Good luck.
Maybe a little bit too much on the back wall, but some fantastic play so far.
Fault. 6-all is a fault. Play. 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 Play.
Oh. A good dig out there. I thought that.
I mean, what a point. And I want to just say,
that was
the serving is so good, so that gives you an idea of how good and how much the quality of the return of serve is today.
Yeah.
Play. 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 Yes,
And these are the four
Hand out.
best players, four best ladies players in the world. All battling out on court. Epic match.
Play. Play. Play.
Just sense that Claire is getting into her stride. Oh, that's very harsh.
7-6.
Yeah, she's
I
got
think
this.
that had to be let all day long.
Play.
Just to
Roller.
interpret that, the let,
6.
they really have to make sure the safety of the player is foremost.
Play. Play. Yes, let ball. 8-6. Let ball.
So backhand serve from the right hand side from the
Play.
what a fabulous serve.
Yeah. Great serve.
Just cuts down off the back wall, makes it really difficult to get any racket underneath it. So this could be a decisive run here if Leah gets into it.
Fault. 9-6. Fault. Play. 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 Play.
What an amazing rally. I mean, that's like a 25-shot rally there.
Just a small break here to just get a towel on the court.
So I thought that Claire really sort of upped her game in this, and she knows that they've got to win this game, and she's been probably a bit unlucky not to close out a couple of these recent rallies, really.
Time. Not a complete point. 9-6 is one fault. It's a let ball.
Can't get a new
left
ball
side.
during a
So left-hand side, 9-6, 1 fault.
during a lap.
Play. 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 Yeah, we'll have it left ball. 9-6 is let ball, one fault.
Yeah, probably will feel she should have finished that point off, but target to let.
Play. Play.
Oh, that was a very lucky
Side out.
timing leg.
Serve it out. Let's go. Play. 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 Play.
Yeah, good play from Cesca in the right-hand court there, just putting pressure on Claire and forces the error. So T&RA now has picked this quite seriously for serving from the right.
Yes, 2 more.
Let's get right angle serve. That wasn't quite there.
Play. Play.
Well up.
Play.
There we go. T&RA is getting in the zone, getting in the game.
Oh, a shot of the match so far.
Fault. No. 7-9 and a fault. Play. 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 Play.
Two fantastic gets off the left-hand wall by T&RA there.
Yeah.
Play. 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 Yes, definitely that. 9-7. The let ball.
So, third game on the trot that is very finely balanced.
Play.
Yeah, it's a super tight game here. Tough those on, it's tough to read.
Good serve, good pace, you're seeing the ball up.
10-7.
Play.
Oh no.
It's a very uncharacteristic miss from Claire.
Yeah, she was just not in the right place and didn't look comfortable taking that. I know what a bad backhand looks like.
Play. Play. Hand out. 11-7.
So, Leah, 11-7 in control.
Play. Yeah, one fault. 11-7 and a fault.
Oh, Honor, what do you reckon? Tight call.
A few tight calls this evening, I have to say.
That's decisive. I mean, if that had just gone as a free point, as it were, to Leah, they should be 12-7 up with Cesca.
Play. Play. Play.
Oh no.
Really tough.
Really
Tough when you get that angle round the back.
Just kind of into her feet.
7. Time new ball.
This is
12-7 new ball. Is that just a...
I think just to break up the rhythm. Tough though, could roller. Let's have a roller with a cold ball.
Play. 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 Play.
Ooh, out court. Gone too high.
Side out. 7.
All right.
Here's
They
a chance,
needed that.
isn't it?
They needed that. There is a chance.
Play. 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 Play.
Oh,
Play.
great gets from there then.
Great cover from Leah. Good point all round.
7-12.
Rackets is the winner here.
Let ball.
Rackets is the winner on.
Play.
Serve.
Great serve.
Great service there from
She's
Fahey.
got a lovely forehand serve there.
12. Play. 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 Play.
Time. That ball. I called time, I didn't want it to hit it.
8-12. Let ball.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough. That's a very odd call.
It's a tough call.
Calling time in the middle of a rally.
Take that at this point in the match, but safety first with Jules Manta-Jones.
Play. 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 Play.
Forget.
Play. Play.
Oh,
What a brilliant point.
interesting pressure from Leah there. As Claire was about to kill, she just ran up and stumped right in front of her, which is,
12.
I think, slightly more than getting into the right position.
Great shots from Cesca there in the forehand court. So pressure on T&RA serving.
Play. Play.
Serves nicely though. Got to keep in this run, keep the pressure on.
Got to keep in this round, second hand as well.
Fault.
No, wrong fault.
9-12.
High
Fault.
call again.
Play.
Tough to see from there.
Play.
Up in the Commons box.
Side out. 12. 9.
It's a bit tight on that shot and it is tough now.
Got to get these
Pressure is
two
on
out
them.
fast. See,
Play.
another shot here.
Play.
Good return though.
Play. Time.
Cool. There you go. There's
Second
one.
hand. 12.
Interesting.
9.
So Leah has 3 points for the match.
Come on.
Backhand serve and that right hand side where she's so strong.
Play.
It's a lovely serve.
Great serve. That's exactly what you need at this point.
And that's
You
just
are
as
there.
good as you get anywhere.
Yeah, a beauty.
This time.
13-9.
I'm out.
Play. Shot.
Just short. It was a great serve.
Backhand from
That was
the left hand side.
almost impossible to return that if that had been long enough.
Yeah, that was the perfect placement almost. Wonder what she'll do with this one now.
Play. Play. Play.
Yeah, you can still have a lap. Let ball, you're still in the way there.
39. One fault. To let ball.
Around
Can't quite see that, but let ball it is.
Play. Play.
Well up.
Play.
Yeah, let ball.
Yeah, I think that's good. Good lap.
39. One
I
fault.
mean, yeah, she was turning, couldn't see.
Just hanging to this point. Crucial point.
Play.
Oh no, that is unlucky.
That was actually the easiest serve of the lot. It's tough though.
This is it. Match point. There we go. What a winner to finish the Ladies World Doubles Championship final. And we have our winners, Leah van der Zwalmen and Cesca Sweet.
And what a great way to finish.
First season of the tournament, and they've come through and won it. Alright, it's been a pleasure. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Tim. Over and out.
Well, what a great way to finish. That was pretty much the best shot of the match to win championship point. Played beautifully. Got the impression that Leah just loves finishing off those games. Comments about Jules's pink jacket there, but I don't think we've seen one as elegant as that in the gallery before at Queen's. Just while we wait to put the presentation tables up, just to recap on the game, on the match, 3-0 win, but each game Claire and Tara had a great chance. First two games especially, and the third game they had a chance right up to the end there, getting to hand 9 before Leah closed out, and she just proved what a great champion she is, closing out each game. And that is, it looks like she really enjoyed it, which is quite a skill. Most people get nervous. She looked like she relished the chance to close the match out, and she duly did. And it looks like there's a bounty of prizes for our finalists, which is great to see. And what a great event it's been. We've had last night 2 fantastic matches to get our finalists today, and then a great match today. And it's so impressive to see the standard, which is growing, improving exponentially every year. Watching everyone come back and play and improve is amazing. And I think that it's probably fair to say this was one of the best matches we've seen. Such a shame we couldn't either have probably best of 7 or a match that ended up being tighter, so they were on court and we could watch them play for a bit longer. I think as the game evolves, though, I'm sure that the World Championship will be best of 7 probably the next time they play for it. And the other thing is this rivalry between Claire and Leah, which is also on the real tennis court, where they're challenging each other. Leah's now up in the gallery, which I think she needs to be back down on court any moment. So I think I'd say to all the professionals watching that they need to get a video of Leah serving from the right hand side and Claire from the left and show it to all their pupils, because it's as textbook as you could possibly get. Reminds me a bit of the golf, where the women have a much better technique than the men, but maybe don't hit the ball quite so hard yet. But I think we'll start seeing that change, as we say, as the game evolves. So we have Honor on court, who has been wandering around on crutches today, having rolled her ankle in the match. Although we're not convinced, because we hear that she ended up having a bit of an after-match party, so we're not sure if she did it seriously afterwards or not, but we'll believe her for the moment. And I think I would like to say very well marked and refereed there as well today. There seems to be a bit less querying of their decisions than maybe watching some of the other tournaments, which is also really nice to see. So I'm assuming there will be a new, there should be a board up in the room next door, so Leah will be both singles and doubles world champion simultaneously, which is quite some feat. Oddly enough, in the men's game, that hasn't happened that much. Often we've had great singles players like someone like James Mell, who weren't necessarily doubles champion, because you had people like Smith and Hazel around in their era, although James was subsequently again with Mark Williams. So as I said, it's great to see that. It's nice to see John Pren in the gallery tonight watching. And we've got Charles Hugh Williams down the front. Charles, one of the best ever doubles players. He used to play with the lightest racket you've ever picked up and the most extraordinary grips, tiny grips, but fabulous up at the front of the court, Charles.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and making this event really special. It's been absolutely amazing to see a full gallery for such an epic ladies event. I think we can all agree that is probably the best ladies doubles there has ever been. So you guys are privileged to have seen it, and we're very grateful that you've come to watch. We've had several world champions in the gallery tonight. We had men's titles holders Tom and Rich. We've got the winner of the first ever world doubles, John Pren. We've got Tim Cockroft, and of course Howard Angus, who I'll shortly hand over to give out the prizes. We've also got key supporters of the game here. We've got Rob Horn, who works closely with Mark Bryars at Cheltenham to really support the grassroots of the ladies' game. Ryan Tully as well, who does the same at Wellington. It's been an absolute honour to organise this tournament and see so many people treat the game with the utmost respect and dedication that I think all these ladies on court completely deserve. There are a lot of people who have worked to make this happen, so I've just got a few thank yous to rattle off. Firstly, to Nick Sweet and Situ for being the tournament organiser. Without you, this wouldn't be happening, and we thank you for your continued support to Ladies Rackets. To Paul Roger for providing the champagne here, which is amazing. Grays for this beautiful handcrafted trophy, and also these Extra Tech rackets. For those of you that don't know, they're meant to be more durable rackets, and I think that it'd be really interesting to see the ladies. They're all very deserving. I think Leah and Cesca will be great ambassadors for these new rackets, so thank you to Grays for those. To the T&RA, Chris Davies, the girls in the office, Jemima, who had her last day yesterday, Carolina, and now Greta, new addition to the team, for dealing with my hundreds of emails about this tournament. Thank you for dealing with it with seamless enthusiasm. To Queens for hosting this tournament, Ben Bumford, another keen supporter of women's rackets. To Alistair Gawley, Louis Winstanley, Jules Manta-Jones for your reffing, Rob Horn for your marking, and Howard Angus for your marking last night as well. Ben, a great big thank you to Ben for streaming up there. I think you can all agree if anyone has... I think if anyone has had the pleasure of watching the streaming, we've had interviews in there, we've had highlight reels. It's just been an absolute transformation of the game. So we thank him for his support to the game and absolutely just transforming it. So thank you, Ben. Finally, to all the players, you know, obviously you make this whole event. To the semi-finalists last night, Mimi and Eve, thank you for coming to play and supporting the whole time. It was a good match last night, and I'm sure we'll play our third, fourth playoffs when we can. To my partner G, thanks for carrying me through the last few months. It's been an absolute pleasure to play with you. You deserve a better partner next time, but thank you again. And to Tara and Claire. Now, last night you're an absolute dream team. We saw that again today. It was just fantastic rackets. Claire, you wrote on your player profile, didn't make it into the cut, that your handicap was actually in fact your serving. I am here to say that that is definitely false. You guys played brilliantly. Thank you for making this final a very special occasion. And finally, to our winners, Leia and Cesca, absolutely deserved winners. A fantastic combination of a trailblazer, rackets trailblazer Leia, and a rising star Cesca Sweet. You guys were just amazing today. You played your game, and it was fantastic doubles to watch. So congratulations. I'm now going to hand over to Howard Angus, legend of the game, winner in 1973. He needs no introduction, but I'm going to hand over to Howard now to do the prize.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been privileged to see the best game of ladies doubles there's ever been. Those of us 8 years ago who saw the inaugural World Singles will remember how exciting it was to see the ladies playing that match at that standard, and exactly the same this evening. So warmest congratulations to all four players. I don't think when I came to Queen's 21 years ago, I really anticipated that we would be seeing this standard of play so quickly, and it is absolutely marvelous. And there are 3 or 4 player organizers I would just like to mention. First of all, Claire, who in the early days of the British Open set the standards, and that was marvelous to have. It gave something for all the other players to aspire to. And Leah came along and set equally high standards and did a tremendous job in organizing the ladies' rackets with the help of another Queen's member, Alex Kirchen, now Alex Brodie. And now we have honour, and I think we all ought to give a huge round of applause for the work that Honour is doing in developing the ladies' game at this tournament, amongst others. And a special word that I would like to say on behalf of all the pros at the co-educational schools who have done a marvellous job in developing up at the schools the play of all their lady pupils, and Reggie Williams and Mark Briers, Noel Brett at Morgan, Robert Wakely, and Ryan Tully, who's put in a huge amount of time on promoting the ladies' rackets. We now have the Andrina Webb mixed doubles, which Honour also organised as a great fun event with some good rackets as well, and learning all the time. So I think we ought to now ask the runners-up Hard luck today, 3 great games of rackets, but will come forward for their prizes. Claire and Tara. And warmest congratulations to the winners today. As Honor said, combined really well, came in at vital moments and got runs and serve. So we have Leah now holding singles and doubles, as Claire does on the real tennis court. So this is a splendid rivalry. Can they get closer to each other on their second sport? Tremendous performance today. 3 straight games of really good rackets. Leah and Cesca. A lot of you aren't as old as some of us. Won't you remember a game called Cracker Jack? It used to be on the television, where you could go away with as much as you could carry. So here we go. A last of each. And no, I don't. Well, you'll have
Lots.
And how lovely.
I think this might be a bit much.
And between the two of you, well, why don't we, we've got 2 balls left over. So Chris says no. Okay. I was going to suggest they went to the world record marker and referee at 12 foot 10 tall. The world record holders for height at marking and refereeing.
Just to say, up here in the streaming box at the Championship Court at Queen's Club, do join us tomorrow. We will have the final second leg of the Rackets World Challenge between Tom Billings and Ben Corsten. Matches will start at 11 o'clock. Do join us then. For now, goodbye.